Hello everybody, this is the Harbinger, this is Wingspan, the Steam Edition, and this is our opening hand. We have a few things we like here. We have the indigo bunting, which gives us food advantage. I think it's gonna be better for us than the laughing kookaburra. Kookaburra costs less food and give us other food types, while the indigo bunting costs more food and gives us more points. Kookaburra is the correct nest type for these things and can be placed outside the forest. Maybe we take both of them actually. I don't really like playing the kookaburra often because I prefer to have better birds in the forest. But we can play this in the wetlands, for example, and we can get some correct foods every time we pick up a bird we really want. And yeah, this actually opens up the possibility to just have the indigo bunting and don't play it immediately, but play the kookaburra and play the indigo bunting afterwards for points and food advantage. I like that idea. We do need a rodent to play out this guy, and we need to have some more foods to make the indigo bunting go out. But we can even afford to take one more thing here, as we can get a vertebrae for the kookaburra. That means we can play out keep something else around. I think we're gonna play the keep the wedge-tailed eagle. It is a really high-scoring bird here. What's our bonus cards? The bonus cards are omnivore expert. Always picking omnivore expert unless we have something really good to go to with that. Just because a lot of the really good birds are omnivores, and just having omnivore expert as well makes it much easier to just pick these guys. Gonna remove the grain here. That way we can take a vertebrae with the kookaburra, play the indigo bunting for the vertebrae, cherry, and the nectar, and that's gonna be our opener here. No one of these are particularly important to us, but I think keeping these birds is fine here. We just need to remember to be very vigilant and not spend the nectar on this guy, and then we should be just golden here. So spend that, and now we are in the clear. So let's go here. Opponent plays gnatcatcher. Is that one of the ones that gives food? No, it just gives. I was thinking, is that one of the ones that gives me food? But yeah, it only gives food to itself. Lasusi bunting. Hello. This is egg advantage, or at least it's you don't have to activate forest grasslands as much advantage. And we didn't get vertebrae for the indigo bunting there. That's very unfortunate. You are expected to roll at least one vertebrae whenever you do that. Yeah, I think we just go again here then. Try to find more decent stuff for us to do. The morning dove is very interesting. That makes it also possible for us to just ditch grasslands as a whole. And that is something we are considering to do. I think Lasusi bunting is a very decent efficiency bird, especially when we're also planning to play the indigo bunting out here as one of the first birds to get that food advantage. So I think the morning dove is a nice thing we could consider, but we also want to try to get eggs into the correct nest types over there, so we kind of want to activate the grasslands anyway, and these two eggs from that bird makes it really, really nice. Opponent is also going to get some eggs here, but that doesn't really... I'm not too worried about opponent getting foods, because I want to push my own luck and agenda here. So let's see. We can afford to take food twice. We can take a nectar here. We can take off this sherry with this guy. Make it less enticing for the opponent to go for another bird feeder play here. Then we can take the nectars again. Take the rodent, and I think we're gonna take the vertebrae also. And so many nectars there. Then we are playing the Lasuse Bunting, playing it for 2 nectars, so we don't lose out on them. Then we're gonna just lay 4 eggs next turn, and we are gonna be happy about that, I think. And I'd say we have a pretty decent opener here. We have the Lasuse Bunting, which gives us 4 eggs every activation of the grasslands. We have Indigo Bunting giving us 3 foods every time we activate the forest, and we have the Laughing Kookaburra, which gives us 2 card and a food. We are worst out for a card advantage here, so I think that's something we should probably try to improve forwards. Question is, do we here? I think it's going to be correct to play the Morning Dove here. It doesn't give us additional cards per se, but it gives us back eggs, which we can use to, which means that it's okay for us to spend eggs to draw more cards. So let's do that. Let's spend the eggs out of the bowl nests and try to transfer them over to the Dove here. It's a cheap way for us to get access to more power here. White-throated Swift is an excellent card. This further wants me to go forward with this thing I'm doing here, transforming eggs into cards and cards into eggs, because every time we transform an egg into a card here, we lose 1 point to gain 1 egg, gain 1 card, and then we can use that card to gain 2 points out of White-throated Swift. So that's a great combination here. Let's reset the bird feeder and take one of these foods. Ideally we want some rodents for this guy, but we can't choose that here, so let's just pick a vertebra for the White-throated Swift here. That also makes me kind of want to pick up the American Robin, and maybe we can just go for a really big push lots of eggs kind of build here. We can cycle eggs out of cycle cards in the grasslands as well. Yeah, I like this. Pick up that guy. That get Common Raven. Now we are talking. Here. Eat this egg and okay. There's a vertebra. There's a raven food. Rodent. That's what they're called. Okay. We are playing Common Raven first. Then I think we're playing American Robin, and then I think we are playing White-throated Swift. No, we're playing this guy first, because I want to be able to cycle a card, then tuck it if I don't like it. Now, also pushing eggs onto this bird is good for the routing goal we are coming up against. So let's do this. And then we're gonna need to lay some eggs so we don't lose out on this bonus. So let's do this. Tuck a card, any card. Lay an egg, any egg. Eat an egg. Let's see. Here we take a rodent, and I think a rodent and a cherry. Lay some eggs. And now we have the last turn here. Opponent can't get points. We are in the clear. That means we can actually afford to play the Ruff. Ruff is an omnivore expert bird. If we play out this guy over here, we can cycle these 3 cards, pick up cards we're more interested in playing. So I think that's gonna be fine. We have we don't have to worry about overspending food, because we have the Raven, and we are gonna get a lot of points while activating the grasslands for the Raven. So I think this is fine. Hermit Thrush is a 7-pointer. That's great. Bell's Vireo is also fine here, and the Born Swallow. I don't know if we need both the Born Swallow and the American Robin here. We kind of want to have them here so we can cycle a card while laying eggs. Yeah. Would we rather want the Barn Swallow or the American Robin? American Robin has access to more egg space, and I think that's gonna be the main decision maker there. That they have access to more egg space. Bell's Vireo is another fine bird for a fruit costing bird, worm fruit costing bird. But before we do that, we probably want to take with us the correct food types. So let's just do something like this. Tuck away this guy, and eat an egg. Take some nectars. Lay some eggs. And we're gonna play out this guy. Eat these 2 eggs. Another question is, do we? I think we do need more. We're gonna need more cards on the hand anyway. So let's just pick up those cards now. Every time we eat an egg here, we are getting resources which will get more valuable down the line. So this is totally fine. Let's lay another egg, and let's see if we can't find another one of these, which we can use to play the wedge-tailed eagle. And getting that out before we activate here is gonna be totally fine. Push out this big guy and eat some eggs. And yeah. Now we have 2 cards to tuck, and still have 3 cards left to spend to the rough. Is that enough? Anyway, how many points are we getting down here? We kind of also want to play more birds, don't we? If we play out the Pukeko, which is a 6-pointer, giving us 1 more point if we activate over here. We are also getting another card over here. Yeah, let's play out this guy. It's a 6-pointer. It has lots of egg space over there we can take. Doesn't really matter. It also gives us a 4th bird over here, which means we are guaranteed to win that almost. And I just really want these additional cards, so we are prepared for the rough thing. Can't be played, can't be played, can be played, but won't be played. Same for that guy. Shame. Egg, reset the bird feeder, and take a vertebrae, I guess. Rough is gonna take you, and find something different. We can consider playing 3 more duds, but that's fine. And now it's this we have available for consideration. I don't think we're gonna go there. Let's just go down here for the first activation, and let's push eggs into these birds. Look at that thing, that's too small. Look at what's behind this column. Shibneswift, no thank you. You are gonna get tucked, boy. And see, we are intending to play out, I guess, Hermitrush Bell's Rare or something. I play the Bell's Rare first, so it doesn't really matter. We are taking 2 nectars and laying out some eggs. Playing out the Bells Rio is basically because I want to just solidify our lead in amount of vertebrates. I want to push more nectars into the forest, and I want to see what kind of bonus card the game is offering up for us here. So let's see, let's start to do this. We are getting 3 points from Perimanager already. We can't get more. And we can get 0, maybe 3 points from Birdfeeder. It's just gonna be very easy to take these guaranteed 3 points here. So let's do that, and don't look back. And then we need to see what more things are we prioritizing. Playing the Black-throated Diver into here for 2 nectars will make us not win, but it will make us gain 2 more points there. So that's gonna be worth 5 points. So that's less worth it than playing out the Hermit Thrush over here for 7 points, both because it costs 2 eggs to play this guy, and this guy is just more, and this guy costs 1 egg, and this guy is just worth more points. So I think we're gonna disregard the fact that we are gaining no points from over here. It's something we should have thought about earlier, didn't, and now we are suffering inefficiency classes of it. But I think it's gonna be fine to just go down here and get the points we are getting here. That's 4, 5, and this is 6, and this is back to 5, and now we are up to 7 points over here, which is very great. Now, Lesser Frigate Bird, of course, changes the thing we were talking about. Black-throated Diver was worse than Hermit Thrush, but now playing this guy out for 2 nectars here is just gonna give us 11 points rather than it's gonna give us the 9 points rather than the 5. So that's of course better. Only thing that could have been better is if we took a Mute Swan there. And so we are only playing out 1 more bird anyway, so why not try to find the 1 bird that is better by going down here first, since we have 1 more activation of this event. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be 7. This will be 7. This will be 8, and 9 points. Then we don't need more food, so that's let's ignore that. 9 points, and this is gonna be 10 and 11. 11 points activation of habitat. That's pretty good. And yeah, we didn't find that best bird, so let's just go here and play the Lesser Frigate Bird for nectars, eat some eggs, and that's gonna be the game here. And we're gonna take 3 cards to the rough. Let's see what we can get here. California Condor, Red Crossbill, and California Quail. 3 birds we can't play since the game is over. And yeah, we won the last round and goal as well. And I think we are supposed to be at a decent shape here. We played plenty of high-scoring birds, and we were on board for almost all of the round and goals and nectar goals. So let's see, we are currently at, maybe this is a bad score. We have 40 around here, so maybe it's about 110, maybe? We'll have to check in post how we made it here. 119, okay, it's about average. So Indigo Bunting gave us a decent start with food advantage, but we didn't really get a huge payoff for these birds because we found a raven and just ignored it. This was of course a very good grasslands, but we got it online a little bit too late to get enormous payout of it. And it also spends cards, a resource we aren't gaining from this habitat. So it also forces us to every now and then go down here to spend eggs as points to pick up more cards, because we need them to fuel this grasslands over here. But all in all, Lost Bunting, very good bird for us. Gave us a lot of extra eggs over the course of the game. Indigo Bunting gave us some extra food. And Laughing Kakaboa gave us some food. Ruff gave us 9 points. Morning Dove gave us a lot of flexibility with drawing more cards. And yeah, White Enthusiast gave us 5 tucks and 5 eggs. Yeah, I think this was a fine game, but I think that's gonna be it for this time. Thank you guys for watching. This has been the Harbinger, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.